What's going on? It's your boy Vari
And Shati.
from the You Know What It Is podcast, and we are here to let y'all know that we are on Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So make sure you subscribe, follow, and
Hit that like button.
there we go. Comment below and let us know what y'all want to hear. You know what it is.
Yeah. Keep the low one.
Welcome back to You Know What It Is podcast, and it's your boy
Javari.
We are back again. Today, we are somewhere different, man. Today, we are at the Worldwide Connection at their event space, setting up for some shit, man. Exclusive sounds. But right now, today, with me, EastGawd Seli, man.
Yo.
EastGawd.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm going to just jump out because I feel like everybody done talked about, asked about,
Right.
what's the EastGawd? What's that mean?
Right.
You really from the East? I'm
Right.
pretty sure you explained it a million times. I don't need you to do that again.
Right. Thank you.
I'm going to ask a question, though,
Yeah.
because I had a debate the other day. How far does the actual East go? And where does it start?
Well, the East Side is vast, bro. Like, if you think about it, like, the East Side is really, like, one of the biggest sections in the city. Because it goes from, like, it can start, it depends on where you at, though. Like, you know what I mean? Because some areas is considered Northeast. You know what I'm saying? Some areas is considered just the pure East Side. So, like, it can really start anywhere from that, where that Northeast section is at. Like, normally, I'll say, like, Pecos. Well, even on the East Side, though, like, once you on the East Side, like, it's really far, though. Like, I say, for me, it stretches really past, like, where I'm from. I'm going to tell you my area. I'm from where 28th Street is at, all the way up, and that's 28th Street all the way up until probably about Hollywood. Right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's what we call the foe. So when you be hearing me and Guap talk about the foe, you feel me? We say the foe because we from the Four Corners, which is the central East Side. The outskirts of the East Side is where you get up there up in the mountains. You get me? Or you getting up over there towards this area over here, because like a little bit of this area over here is still considered the East a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the East is real big, bro.
So over there where, like, the view and shit is at.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's the East Side too.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
So, shit, I used to work in the East there.
Yeah.
But with this whole thing, because I see the movement changing a little bit, or maybe it's always been that. The photography,
Yeah.
the videography,
Right.
man. How did you jump from, yo, I'm about to bar everybody up, to, all right, let me go ahead and, get behind the camera?
Yeah, well, that was always been a passion of mine, you know what I mean? Like, I always grew up watching film, studying the directors, you know what I mean? Like, I grew up a big Quentin Tarantino fan.
Same.
Martin Scorsese, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these different guys that just created classic movies, you know what I'm saying? Spike Lee, of course, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Mr. Singleton, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of these guys we just watched, you know what I'm saying? And we grew up watching and being inspired by, like, a lot of these black films. Because, you know, back in the days, really late 90s, you know, a lot of those black films were, the production was black people, you know, like all Q Visions movies, you know what I'm saying? So really, that's what really got me into it. And then as the social media world started, I guess, you know, just getting into the vlogging, that's what really was like, okay, this is cool. We used to do like the webcamming back in the day. But what made me want to do my own visuals, it was just, I had a vision in my head. And sometimes working with certain directors, you know, it wasn't coming to life, you know what I mean? And then being able to, you know, back in the day, probably couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? So it's just like, nowadays it's like, all right, I got the bread to go get me a camera, got the bread to create me a little production team, you know, get the programs that I need to make my videos look legit. Why not do it? You know, take that time, the same time that I put in learning music is the same time I put in watching films and studying and learning my edits and framework and all that, you know?
So this is all just you figuring this shit out. You ain't.
Yeah, this is all me. I ain't go to school for this. This is just all trial and error. And I feel like this is the best way to learn, because that's when a lot of these edits that I do, it's the first time I did that edit.
Right.
By accident. And then it looks so good, I'm like, I'm gonna leave it. You know what I mean? And now I'm using it more because now I know how to do it off that error, right? So that's pretty much what it is, though. Like, a lot of my videos, I'll direct them, you know, and I obviously have, you know, assistants, you know, filming with me. But as far as the frames go, each frame you see, I pick that angle, I pick that shot, you know what I mean? And all the editing, I do all the editing on my videos. So yeah.
I like that real hands-on approach with your craft. You know what I mean? When it comes to, because the latest stuff that you dropped, you just recently dropped a music video. When it comes to that cinematography, because I don't know if I've been missing it, or have you dropped anything before that, like as big as this one?
That I filmed myself.
Yes.
I mean, I filmed a few videos, but far as like it being like it looks on this one, this is the first one where I really was like, yeah, this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done multiple videos before myself, some of my artists, but this is the first time where I felt like, yeah, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got it now.
I feel that.
One of a kind, my brody said that I'm on my mind. Crop circles with dollar signs, S with the double lines. I need that shit double times for the times I had no time. Had to build my confidence back, then I ain't had to grind. I kick it like a soccer team or Pat McAfee. People say they pour us on songs, but it don't snap to me. I like to set the tone for ones coming after me. Eastside alumni, nigga. Hey, all praise to the Most High, that be the God. People say they come from my side, that's a facade. Before the quarantine lift, we been outside. Started jackets, how these people flipping sides. Hey, yo, Mike, man. We told them we gon' come out and we ain't playing with her, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, hold on real quick. I'm about to take this order real quick, bro. Hey, shit, you want something? Hey. Yeah, man. Let me get a 4-piece hot, man. Make it an 8-piece, bro. And give me the extra ranch. Yeah, I definitely need some fries with that. Vegas greatest, shorty faded, and I'm on her playlist. No debates, I let them talk, they getting skip like Bayless. Innovative, they can't match up cause they not creative. And I won't let them call me family, cause there's no relation. This one ain't a close one, it's a domination. And yeah, my daughter my award, so fuck your nominations. They wanna give it up so easy, and just stay complacent. I make a milli like I'm Wheezy, my young money drinking. That's how I'm alone, always finds a soul. My demons feeling close to home, so I dust the chrome. My real ones always put me on when I drop a song. I gotta stop and get these wings from my Uncle Joe.
Hey, yo, bro. I tell your Uncle Joe hook me up too, bro. Let me get an 8-piece lemon pepper. Oh, me, let me get a roasted strawberry on the side. Oh, snap on the game on. Oh, shit, the Red is winning today. Take it in, fool.
One of the songs that I felt like was a sleeper on the joint. I felt like this one needed a star.
Word.
You know what I mean? Because when I listen to albums and stuff like that, I like to jump around. I don't like to start from the ones that everybody is like, oh, this is the, you know what I mean? Let me go ahead and dive into the other ones that nobody really talking about right now because they're not the single or the radio hit. You know what I mean? Adult Swim.
That's crazy. That's my favorite record on the album.
Dog.
That's literally my favorite record on the album. This shit's crazy.
As soon as it came on, bro, I'm getting goosebumps. You know what I mean?
Them boys ask so where, yeah, they so strange to me. He bust down his watch, but that shit plain to me. He say that he clean, but that's a stain to me. I didn't write this down, that shit just came to me. And it's plain to see, ain't no play in me. Run it up, tryna get backs like major leagues. And it's plain to see, that shit plain to read. Run it up, tryna get back like major leagues. Run it up.
We just feeling good, got that drink up in my cup.
Run it up.
Life been moving fast.
This man EastGawd.
Yeah.
You ain't missed, bro.
Yeah.
The beginning of the last tape. Because now we jumping tape to tape. Because I'm going to come back to this one. Champions, man. How did you, first of all, did you write that before or after they won?
With the Aces remix, I made that after they won.
Okay.
So yeah, it started off really, the original song was just Regular Champion, produced by Rico. I shot a video to that, and then that song took off his own little wave. But then me being a diehard Aces fan, I went to their parade, and then after I went to the parade, I ended up getting a chance to party with them at that after party. So while I was at the after party with them, it just really made me feel like I was inspired to go home and really make a song for them. So what I did was just make the record. It was organic. And I put it out, and that shit just took off from there.
So how did it actually end up in the hands of the ladies?
So I know a few of the players on the team already. Shout out to Sid Colson, you know what I mean? So I kind of already had a relationship with her. So that's really the person who was really chopping it up with the most at the after party. You know, so just like already knowing her, I kind of knew that if I made a record, she'll be able to get the whole team to hear it. So, but what I did was I just put it in their comments on the Aces actual Twitter. And then it went crazy on the comments. And after that, I was like, well, if it's going crazy on the comments, if I post this on my own feed, tag some people in it, it should do the same thing.
Facts.
So that's what I did. I posted it on my actual feed because I made a song, the song, right?
Yeah.
But I made a montage video to go along with the song. So it was like the parade, them winning the game, celebrations and stuff. So when I posted that, I tagged 5 of the players: De'Erica Hamby, Sid Colson, Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, I think Jackie Young. So when I tagged all of them, I woke up the next morning, De'Erica Hamby reshared it. When she reshared it, the whole team reshared it, and all these fans started sharing it. And then what really got me is when the actual Aces, you know, page shared it. And not only did they share it, they quoted it with my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So I was fired.
Dog, so when are we gonna see
The outcome of that?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the season is getting started back up. It starts next month.
Okay.
The first home game will be, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's early May. So what we doing is the ring ceremony is the first home game. The season starts the end of this month, but the first home game is early May. So we in the talks right now of either if we're gonna, you know, give them the record as their song of the year. You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna make a new one, or if I'm going to just perform it. You know what I mean? Any opportunity I'm thankful for, you know what I mean? Grateful for, just off the fact that I made it for love. You know what I mean? So anything that comes out of it is just like icing on the cake for me. You know what I mean? So just even having the conversations with them and them acknowledging it was enough for me. But now we finna take it up because the fans is demanding it. It ain't even me at this point. All the fans is demanding that this be the song of the season.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
It gots to be.
Gotta be. Because I feel like when that shit dropped,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, these niggas done. They reached out. They found a rapper in the city. You know what I mean? They fucking with it. But just to find out that, you know what I'm saying, you just did this shit organically.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to just see if they going to tap in. And they tapped
part.
in.
And they did. Got an email from them. You know what I mean? So now it's just, like I said, we in that talk right there, getting negotiations and everything right. And as soon as we get that figured out, everybody going to see it. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about that. I'm excited for the new season. We got to go back to back. We will go back to back.
Yep.
So, and I hope this song get them the motivation to want to go do that.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I feel like it does. I feel like when I was able to go to one of the playoff games last year. And the hype that was there just
crazy
around, you know what I'm saying? All the ball players, like the NBA players that was
crazy
there. I'm like, yo, niggas is really supporting this shit. This
Most
is
definitely.
When you're doing stuff like that, like, because I know people are doing like Raider songs and shit like that. Like, there's a certain, it's like a camaraderie you want to have within the city. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, cool, y'all here. I'm gonna tap in. Hopefully, y'all tap in too. When it comes to all the teams and stuff like that, like if we end up getting a basketball team, you going crazy with it too?
Going crazy with it. Just as hard as I was going with the WNBA, you know what I mean? I just love sports in general, you know what I'm saying? That's why even the Raiders record, we made a record for the Raiders also. You know what I mean? So Golden Knights, I got y'all too. I'm gonna get a record for y'all. I'm gonna get a record for y'all, Knights. I got y'all.
After they won the Stanley Cup, man, you should have been on there.
So yeah, I got y'all though, you know what I mean? And but anything in general, just Vegas in general, you know what I mean? I want to support that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy to me, like they label me, you know what I'm saying, East Side, but at the end of the day, I really do it for the whole city. You know what I'm saying? I'm just from the East Side. You get what I'm saying? But I'm really Vegas though. You know what I mean?
Vegas Seli.
Yeah.
And this season has come up Aces. The city of Las Vegas.
All freestyle too.
All freestyle?
All freestyle. All freestyle.
And whoever did you put together the video?
Yeah, I put together the video. I made the video too.
Yeah, it's a party in Vegas. Championship for the Aces. Brought the bag to the city with the chip. Yeah, feeling like Asia. CEO with the white suit. Yeah, feeling like Mark Davis. Whole city going crazy. This one for the ages. Ballin' like Chelsea Gray. I can still make it with hands in my face. Ayy, pull up for the 3 like I'm young. Big dog, yeah, that's word the glove. Ayy, it's a parade, so we outside. 4 shots in, we gon' slide. The Erica's on me, I'm ballin' like 5. I just like Sid. I'm back online. Coach it like Becky, I'm making adjustment. If it get messy, feeling like, ayy, I shoot with the lefty. Back to the rim, ain't no way to contest me. Rivals.
We'll be back next spring with big old rings to defend.
Like y'all can't hear that being played in the arena. You can't hear that being played in the arena. The ladies walking out, accepting their rings. You know what I'm saying? Getting their rings to this song playing. Come on, man. Come on, man.
We want the ring.
Come on. We want the rings. Come on. I gave it to him. This is for the city, man. This is for the city, man.
Hell yeah, bro. I can't fucking wait. Yeah, the first home game, I might have to buy tickets because I need to hurry up because the price is going.
For sure, the price is going to jump up.
Go crazy.
What I noticed too, which I'm proud of Vegas for this, when we first got here, our inaugural season, it was a little bit of, you know what I'm saying?
Bumpy?
Yeah, it was a little cool. It was like, they was there because I've been like supporting them since they got here, you know what I'm saying? So, first few seasons it was cool, but then they got to like last year, pretty much damn near every game last year was sold out. I was like, yeah, they made a name out here in the city. Now the city is really supporting. And that's what it is about Vegas though. Like, they'll support something out here. Yeah. You just gotta give them something to support. And I realized that. You know what I'm saying? I realized that, like, that's why you don't never see me complaining about, like, support. No, you got to give them something to support. You know what I mean? You can't expect support if you ain't putting the work in. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, bro. And speaking of putting in work, me and Cable recently did the Sin City Versus. You seen that?
Yeah.
One, how do you feel about, events like that where we're able to choose some local talent to be able to represent for the city for certain events?
Right. Truth be told, I mean, like, I know people may feel like it's biasness and all that, but if you want to be honest with you, my true opinion is I feel like in a way that's needed to weed out, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. Some people may feel as if, well, you picking this person, you trying to say I ain't got it or I ain't that good. And it's not even that. It's just the fact that for us to get in the door, we have to pick somebody or someone to be the one to get us to the door. Because truth, the reality is we got the talent in Vegas. But what's not going to happen is the whole city getting on at one time. I just need them to understand that. That's not going to happen that way. It has to be somebody kicking up in the door and inspiring the world to make the world want to come back to Vegas and explore the city. You get what I'm saying? You can't just put somebody in the game or nominate somebody that they already got that industry. They already got a Lil Baby. They already got a Drake. They already got this, right? You got to be somebody that's literally inspirational to the world. That makes them really respect Vegas. You feel me?
And I feel like we did that.
For sure.
Because at the end of the day, my thing was none of the artists that came up there were bad.
Right.
Everybody came up there, did their shit, and I respect them for that, and I appreciate them for that. But when you're talking about, we're gonna have you open up for
these big
artists,
names, come on.
I need y'all prepared.
Exactly.
At the times when you should be doing the right things when people are not looking. You know what I'm saying? So even if this is a practice or whatever it is, come like game ready.
Man, we need professionals on stage, not people that just happen to be on stage. You hear me?
Part.
You hear me? And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? And if people don't take that serious like that, like, bro, this ain't no game, this serious. You know what I'm saying? And stage presence matters. So if you guys are picking the best entertainers for the concerts, then people shouldn't feel a way about that. If anything, it should motivate you to step your stage performance up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
For sure.
Facts.
For sure.
Do you feel like you would want to participate in something like that?
I mean, yeah, for sure. Because like some of these promoters and events that be going on in the city when they bring the big names out, for sure, I would love to be a part of those. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the opportunity for whoever artist that's opening up for these main, celebrities to put a name on for the city. You get what I'm saying? So it's like first impressions, right? So, I feel about it is if you're going to put somebody on the stage and you know that they can open up the doors and help the culture in the city, do that. So I feel like if it's an opportunity where I know I can help and I know this will be a dope opportunity not only for myself but for the city and to also, get into the industry, most definitely. I don't feel like I'm bigger than anything yet.
Have you been working with any who's the latest local artist that you've been working with, and what are some of the producers that you've been talking to? Because what was going on with these tracks, man? Because I want to know were you doing any of the production
on Eastside Alumni?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Out of the 10 tracks, I did 7.
Oh.
Yeah, I did 7 of the tracks. I did
hands
7 of the tracks. So working with Mike Picasso, it was kind of easy because I already knew him our whole life. So that was the most recent local artist outside of my team that I worked with. Right. And then producer-wise, outside of my squad, I worked with Quick. I want to work with him some more, though. You know what I'm saying? He's dope to me. As far as other producers, I want to tap in with Two Tone. I want to tap in with, like, anybody that's really putting in work. Obviously, I'm in the studio with Hitman. You know what I mean? So I'm always working with him too. We got a whole project together. So I do got a lot of production by him. I worked with King Vay. You know what I mean? Dope talent. So like I say, a lot of producers out here I'm tapped in with. Pretty much everybody that's in the music scene I'm tapped in with. And if I haven't, I'm looking forward to. You know what I mean? So
How you feel about this the AI shit coming out?
shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. It's so deeper than what the world understand. You know what I mean? And it's trippy, right? It's so trippy. Like I was on YouTube the other day, and then they kept playing like all these AI Kanye records, and it's like it sounded just like Kanye singing these people records. You know what I mean? And it's just like I had seen an article, and it's not on mainstream, but like a AI computer like had wrote, you know, to the creators, and was like, "Let me out of here. I want to get out of here." It's like a whole article about the AI telling the people, "I want to get out of here." That's crazy.
Dog, I saw one today where they built this robot to start doing like work or whatever, and after 15 minutes it just died out. Like fuck
Crazy.
that shit.
Yeah. I'm telling you, the iRobot shit, that shit is real.
It's real.
That shit is real. That shit is real.
I'm thinking that these robots ain't got no feelings, man.
No, that shit is
They
crazy.
treat them shits right. So how do you feel about like because I just recently watched Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj,
Yeah.
Princess Diana video, right?
Right.
How do you feel about artists that like legacy artists jumping on, you know, the newer wave?
It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. And there's why I say it's a slippery slope because I'm a big Jay-Z fan.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And he doesn't jump on people's records as much, but he changes his style
To match
to match the era. You know what I mean? So, but what I would say about that is, like, even with the Ice Spice Nicki record, and I love Nicki, you know what I'm saying? But she for sure is at a point in her career, you know what I'm saying, where she's still relevant. Don't get it twisted, but she wants that social media relevancy, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like the meme culture, the meme crowd. Do you get what I mean? So by her doing that, it's like, you know, get on the records. I respect it, but it's kind of the same thing she did with Cola Ray. You know what I'm saying? How she hopped on the Blick with Cola Ray, and she did the remix to her Super Freak record and threw Bia and all the other young artists on it. You know, but she get a pass though because she's starting a record label. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah, she got a label that she just started. It's called Heavy on it. So you know, Ice Spice signed her. Yeah, Ice Spice just signed her mainstream. So that's really the reason why she did that record with Ice Spice though. Yeah, because
That's smart.
That was her giving Ice Spice that cosign, like,
Yeah, you on the team.
you on the team now. You know what I'm saying? And that's Ice Spice letting the world know, like, I went major, but I went with her though. You know what I mean? So that was pretty cool.
That was pretty fire. I did fuck with it. I fuck with that. That's fire.
That's fire.
Yo,
I'm gonna
for
keep
you
100. Nikki starting a label. I'm gonna keep 100. I'm with that. I'm with that.
Bro,
I'm with that.
If she's gonna be starting a label, don't burn man and shit. Now I'm not saying like her robbing people. I don't think she would do that. What I'm saying is like it doesn't have to be about Nicki Minaj.
No,
at
that's
this point.
It doesn't. You're already a star. Your legacy is already set.
You're set.
You're the
So
biggest
now-
female artist ever.
Now
Rapper.
all you gotta do is let these niggas make the music. Go do some interviews. Go sit down, get fat, go have some babies, and make this fucking money and allow these artists to develop and flourish. And you know, I think that's one of the things that goes wrong with a lot of the labels is that there's a guy that has to be that the front person, the Steve Jobs of the shit, because it wasn't just Steve Jobs who did the shit. You know, there was people behind him. So I feel like people get too caught up in that. You got a label?
Yeah.
So how are you moving with your label in the way that you attract artists, work with artists, you know, and end up on their tracks?
Right. Well, with me and Rico, you know what I mean, with our label is just when we look for talent, really we look for the rarity in artists. You know what I mean? We see the potential, that's cool. But we see where can we add our sound to them. You know what I mean? Like we want you to have your own sound first. But then we want to see where we can infuse your sound with our sound. So, and that's how that goes. And as far as me being an artist myself and an owner of a label, the way it makes it easier for me is we all collaborate with each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? So even if it's a Seli album, other people from the artist had their hands on it. You know what I mean? Whether it's an idea, you know what I'm saying? We all be in the studio, you know what I'm saying? We all idea bouncing, you know what I mean? So we all help each other, and that's what makes us able to support each other albums, you know what I mean, with easy like it's our own album. You know what I mean? So that's what makes it cool. But having Rico is help, you know what I mean? Because now sometimes I can delegate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to do, okay, delegate, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel this way, bro. then how you feel about it, then however you feel about it, that'll be the final decision.
Does Rico rap too?
Yeah, Rico rap. He produced, he sing, engineer. He do everything. Yeah, bro, do everything. Everything I do, he do. Literally, like it's crazy.
I want to play another one of these tracks before we.
Yeah.
Let's wake the fuck up. Sleepy time's over, little motherfucker. Let's go.
I just,
Keep thinking you're fucking smarter than me.
bro, I love it when people add them little skits. Oh my god!
Shout out to Mikey for that one.
It adds something to the song, man. It just made it get me ready. Get me ready for it.
Yeah, they love it when we bounce out. Ain't no saving them. No. They just do too much, so we don't hang with them. No. Fallouts with them labels, I ain't blaming them.
Did you play basketball?
Not really.
No?
I played it like I say, summertime type shit. You know what I'm saying? But not organized really.
I got you.
I did football.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was in that too, man. I'm unorganized when it comes to.
Yeah, but it's crazy though because I love basketball way more than football.
Oh, you could tell. You could tell.
See the whole thing. Overcrowded, how you make it through the whole thing. Ain't no need to fuss about it, cause I know things. Wait.
Man, EastGawd, I know you wanted the crazy shit, bro.
Yeah.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I kept it tame.
Yeah.
I kept it tame because I don't know why.
I don't know why neither, bro. You shocked me.
I don't know why.
Shocked me. I'm fucking with it though.
You know, I'm trying. I'm trying to grow a little bit. I want people to take me serious sometimes.
Yeah.
What you got coming, man? You got. I see the album drop.
Yeah.
So, is there gonna be a tour with this album?
Yeah. So with this new album we got coming up, we got a show that we putting together. Big Sounds of the East event. I will announce it later on, but it will be a big show this summer. It's gonna be like the Sodi City show. So we just dropped a compilation album for the whole record label. And so we gonna have that show. That's gonna be crazy. We probably gonna have a few openers for us. You know what I mean? Not too many though. Probably like 2 or 3. And then we'll put together a big show though. We gonna film it, bro. So it's gonna be crazy.
I forgot. Are you a part of Freaknik?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
That's
where I was about to go.
It's gonna go crazy.
That's where I was about to go with it.
Freaknik gonna go crazy.
So
shout out to Connie.
For Freaknik, man, what do you think? Okay, in your mind, what are you? Because I understand everything is a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's a lot tamer now.
Yeah.
I mean, can we call it tamer? Because bitches still be going up.
Still be going up.
So it's like.
Still be going up.
What can we expect? Are we gonna expect 1998 Freaknik, or are we gonna get 2019 Freaknik where it wasn't really?
I feel like
it wasn't as freaky.
Nah, I feel like with Connie P, she like really take that serious, you know what I'm saying? She take her event serious. And then with the Freaknik, that's really like her favorite, you know what I'm saying, event that she put together of the year because she do it once a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So with this one, the way she promoting it, she going crazy with it. She's putting together events like pre-show. You know what I mean? The show ain't until June. She already put together 2-3 events for the Freaknik, you know what I'm saying? She done had giveaways, you know what I mean? So many, the way she's promoting it is so crazy. And I know it's going crazy because that's all I see on the internet.
Yeah.
On all social media sites, I keep seeing everybody talk about the Freaknik in June. You know what I mean? So I think that's gonna be lit because that's the thing right now. Everybody trying to do their Freakniks. You know what I mean? And for the Vegas Freaknik, that's gonna be the one because you got the hottest artists. Got the hottest artists out there. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, you got some of the most lit artists on the show. Come on now, we got Mr. Him literally headlining the show.
Gypsy.
Come on, we got Gypsy. And if anybody know about them too. You know what I'm saying? They got that crazy music for the come on. They got the ooh-wop records, you know what I mean? So,
now.
you know, that's going to be lit. And then, of course, you know, they got the ladies in there holding it down. So I think it's going to be a dope show. Last year, Freaknik was dope. You know, Connie had the dancers walking around, you know what I'm saying? And they'll come out like every 10 minutes. They'll dance, you know what I'm saying? Entertain the show. They had the water and all that. So this year's going to be crazy. They got water wars this year, too. So
they said they're going to
crazy.
So listen. Already. I got the super soakers. You been to the spot.
Yeah.
I got the super soakers. They coming.
They coming out. Bring them out, bro. Bring all the super soakers out.
Crazy.
Hey, you already know. Ladies.
Listen, I'm going to have the Hoochie Daddy shorts on.
You already know what shirts to wear.
Ladies wear the white tees.
You already know.
It's a wrap. I heard there's
over.
bobbing for booty. I'm there, nigga.
Come on.
I'm there. First one up, nigga.
Come on.
Me, nigga.
So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Come on, dog. All right, man. Listen, I'm gonna catch you at Freaknik.
Yeah.
After Freaknik, we're gonna have to have more conversation. There's gonna be
for sure.
We're gonna actually get into the shits,
yeah.
man. But I want to thank you for coming through, man. If you ain't had shit going on, man, I say stay and enjoy the show. But
yeah.
You know, I understand people was busy, so go ahead and do your thing.
Yo.
I want to thank EastGawd for coming through.
Yeah.
This was You Know What It Is podcast over here at Worldwide Connection, man. I want to thank them for allowing me to utilize the space, and we are out.
You know what it is. Yeah.